Hi folks, welcome to my channel, and it's good to be here with you today. I got a request from a subscriber that asked me to go through my setups that I use to record my videos. That's what we'll be doing today. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the camera for a visual of my hardware and go through that with you. Be right back. So here's a shot of my rack setup, and it consists of the Boss GT Pro, something that I purchased 2008 and still serves me well today. Still like the tones that I get out of it. I also interface that with the Tascam US 1608, and so I take stereo out of the GT Pro and go to the inputs on the back of the Tascam. Okay, we're back. Zoomed in, and first setting that I'm going to take you through is the Twin with the Booster OD, and gives you a real clean sound but a lot of nice sustain. And so I'm going to go through the amp settings for you first. And so I use a single amp, and this has the capability of using dual amps, but I use primarily single amps for everything that I do. And these are the settings that we have. Channel A, clean twin. Gain is at 70, bass is 55, middle's 55, treble is at 78, the presence is at 20, level is 60, bright is off, gain switch is in the middle. That's standard. I use that all the time. Middle gain switch. Solo switch off. So solo level doesn't matter. Speaker type. Original speakers that I use. Mic type, dynamic 57. Distance is on with a 5mm position. And the mic level's at 100%. Direct level 0. And that's it. So with the pedals that I use in front of this amp, I use a compressor. And pretty much 50% on everything on that. So what we have is type compressor. Sustain is 50. Attack 50, tone 0, level 50. Then with the overdrive, you can select lots of different overdrives. This is the booster, and I have that at drive at 25. Bottom is 0, tone plus 25. So the bottom you can, and the tone you can use to tweak about the treble or bass on that overdrive, and it's very subtle, but you can use that to tweak it in. Then also you have the effects level, 1 to 100. I have the effects level at 45, direct level at 0, and that's it for that. Then I also use delay, which is a type single delay, and these are pretty standard settings. 550 milliseconds, feedback at 14, high cut flat, effect level 15, direct level 100. And I just use a little bit of delay to get some additional depth to the signal, to the sound. And then I also use reverb and type plate. Reverb time 2.8, preset pre-delay 10 milliseconds, low cut 165, high cut 4 kilohertz. The density set at 7. Effect level is at 50, direct levels at 100. So just a little bit of delay, a little bit of reverb to enhance the tone that you get from that. And that's pretty much my basic setup. Okay, so this setting is based on Fender Tweed with a turbo screamer in front of it. And the Tweed amp model is based on the Fender Bassman 4x10 combo. So I'm just going to go ahead and let you take a look at the settings in there, and you'll see there's a lot of similarity between the Twin and the Tweed as well for the settings that I use. Speaker type original. So that's that. Then also the compressor, same settings for the compressor. Then on the overdrive, it has the turbo scream, and so I've only got 20 on the drive on that. The bottom, I chose a little bit of bottom to add for the effect, and the effect level is at 36. So on these two settings, the drive and the effects level, I will tweak those about a little bit, just depending on how much overdrive you want to hear for the particular song. Well, hopefully that gives you some kind of an idea of the patch settings that I use for my Boss GT Pro. I did try a lot of these standard factory settings and just didn't like them, so with a lot of experimenting around using the different amp models and then putting in effects in front of the amp for the overdrive and the compression, seemed to work out pretty well for me. From the Tascam, I then run it via USB into my computer, and I use Pro Tools software to record my guitar into that, and also mix the different backing tracks. So hopefully that helps. Thanks again for visiting. Thanks for your support. Appreciate it. And we'll see you next time. Bye.